Mic check. One.
Mic check. On two. What you
Okay.
talking about, boo? What you trying to do?
Oh, I think I hear Luke.
That's who I am.
Yeah.
I would say
I
I
checked
turn
this
off
morning.
That's who I
I'm
am.
not convinced.
All right, Creepy Channel
What's the
Crawl.
password, Luke?
All right, we're
Uh,
live. Oh
hey,
shit, it's working on the
Susan,
first
we're missing you. We
try.
need you.
I gotta love it. Gotta love
There
it.
she is.
It's a good thing I put my clothes back on real fast.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. We
there's
appreciate
that.
that.
Highly
We
offended.
do appreciate that.
They
Dave,
almost saw my face.
producer Dave, get your earphones
The
on.
Death Donger.
Your earphones.
The
Channel Sundown is in the house.
death
All right.
donger. My
Holy
goodness.
shit. We are live as
We're
fuck
not
right now.
continuing the dong commentary, are we? That was,
Never
that was
is.
just too
I
much.
clicked the wrong link. How dare
The
I?
dong
know.
slays me.
Just
Oh,
the,
shit, everyone's here.
dong
All
and
right.
Terry. Yes, we can call it the dong and Terry.
No, we're not calling it the
Hashtag
Dong and Terry.
We
We're
are
not
going to
playing
call it
into that.
Dognitary.
No, we are not.
Yes,
I
we
vote
are.
Dognitary.
Veto.
Thank you.
Veto.
Dognitary.
All right, shut. Ready? Hey, everyone. Welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Yeah.
And I'm Cecil Laird.
Oh,
I thought we were going back first.
Go ahead.
I don't do this very often. Producer Dave.
And
I'm Jaime and Fuego.
and then our first guest from way across the pond is Ms. Emma. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
hi, Emma.
I know she's from
One
Australia.
second. 1 second. My internet's.
No.
Yes, I'm fine.
All right, we'll come back to Emma. We'll come back to Emma. Eric, who are you?
Hi.
Oh, what's up? I'm Eric from the Dong Twitch.
Yes, dog Twitch. I am all about this.
And
don't know
Mr.
about
Gatto.
Hello.
Yes.
This is Brian Gatto. We just came from his stream over at Horror Show Entertainment,
Unplug the
There
witch.
she is.
part of the Creepy Channel Crawl. And of
All
course,
right.
Gory, who are you? Guys, if you didn't know, we have Gory B Movie here, who is one of the driving forces, if not the driving force, behind this entire Creepy Channel Crawl.
Thank you.
So we are super excited. We are in hour 7 of the YouTube Creepy Channel Crawl,
And
which
we are still
honestly
going.
has been really fucking awesome.
It
And
has.
so far, I just keep thinking, I hope this becomes an annual event. I hope this becomes an annual event.
Why
Like,
don't we
I
make
think
it biannual? Why don't we make it
I
every
just
3
think,
months?
no,
Why
let's
not?
go annual to start. You know, let's
Okay.
not get over, whatever. I'm just
Yes.
saying, it might be
Cecil's
tough to
right,
arrange it more than that. It's up to Gory. We don't want to put too much work on her.
Yeah, I think we should make it an annual thing.
Yes.
I
I was
think
also
it'd be
thinking about making you guys certificates, like I survived the crawl. That you guys can
Hell yeah.
Yes.
See, we'd have to have some way to flag all the viewers that made it to every single crawl channel.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I
I
mean?
will get all of
At least one comment.
Yeah, if we saw you in the chat for at least once.
All right, so guys, this is what we're gonna do. We are here as hour 7, as I said, of the Creepy Channel Crawl, and we have a number of awesome horror tubers,
Yeah.
horror and regular tubers.
Sure.
You throw the curve off, Luke. I gotta say,
I'm sorry.
because of your fucking
Dead
Dukes of
horror.
I'm
Hazzard.
sorry. I'm sorry. Like,
You deserve more subscribers, Luke.
But yeah,
Thank
so
you,
we
whoever
have.
said that.
We all think so. Dave just
If producer Dave says you deserve more subscribers,
you deserve
You
more
do.
subscribers.
That's like
That
By the
is-
way,
Wow.
Dave, I love that your microphone
Wow.
is like way the fuck
Yeah.
out here. It's
Yeah.
like really awesome.
I'm
But here, let me introduce everyone. So they
Stab
introduce
in the head.
themselves in of course, our intro, which we do every time on the Horror Show channel. By the way, we are the Horror Show channel. Welcome.
Really?
Who are these guys?
I'm telling
I
the fucking
know.
viewers, dicks. All right.
Dicks.
So we are a horror variety show on YouTube, as you can plainly see.
A horror
do-
show, if you will.
A horror show, if you will.
The
We
most
do
clever name
everything
ever come up
under the horror umbrella, from reactions, trailer reactions, to movie reviews, to how-tos, to convention coverage, to the weekly news.
I guarantee
We do a lot of stuff. Who's talking? Channel
We do a lot
Sundown's
of
talking,
shit.
and I'm going to mute her already. We're muting her already. All right, so
It's been 4 minutes.
it's been 4 minutes, and we're already having to mute Channel Sundown.
Oh God.
So, but yeah, we do everything under the horror umbrella. We love horror. We actually just recently implemented Startling Story Time, where we literally just read you horror stuff. It's
Right.
begun with The Hellbound Heart. I've done 2 episodes of it. We are going to release the second episode this in the next few days, I believe. But it's a lot of fun. And that's what we do here on the channel. We have a big cast, obviously. Marsha Parker is another person of the cast. She is not here because she recently had a baby. But that's what we're doing. So we have, as I said, we have a number of large,
I'm going to go and calm down because I need a minute.
All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna mute this again. So this is gonna be great. But yeah. So guys, the whole purpose of this particular hour of the crawl, I figured, since we have Gory here, since we have Eric the Death Twitch here, since we have Spooky Astronauts here, and hopefully we'll get Dino on from the Late Late Horror Show as well.
Dino, he's asleep. He's asleep.
No, Dino.
No, he isn't. Wait, that's
Dino.
All right.
Tell
We'll
him
handle
this
this without him.
for him.
But since the Gory, Spooky, Eric, and I are here, obviously we've got Luke and Brian as well.
Yeah,
Channel
me and Brian
Sundown
feel
here.
so appreciated right now.
Hey, we love you guys.
Wow.
That's why you're here. No, that's why you're here. Again, this is all about spreading the YouTube horror love. This
That was
entire
the
crawl
intent.
is
Yeah.
about spreading the YouTube horror love.
That was
So,
Gory's idea.
but I figured why not address the fact that some of us have been in the horror YouTube game longer than some of the others that we are trying to bring attention to over the course of this 24 hours.
Well, that's why
And I thought
Eric
this would
is
be a
here,
good
right?
opportunity for them to ask us, the more seasoned horror YouTubers, some questions. And we can
Okay.
give them some answers. So you guys can ask us anything, ask Gory, ask Spooky, ask Eric, ask ourselves.
We should
We
rename
are
this as
not
Ask
here
Producer
to
Dave.
monopolize this particular
Yes,
one,
we should.
this
rename
particular
Ask Producer
hour
Dave.
of the crawl. We are here to answer your questions. So just as a quick shout out, we've got Matt Reyes, the Monster Cinema Productions, Old Fart 62, Horror Addicts, of course, James Raymer Mox Trailers, Raymer,
Yeah,
shit,
After
who knows?
Dark Analysis
Jason
is
Takes
back.
Omegle has followed us over. After Dark Analysis has followed us over from the Horror Show Entertainment. Thank you very much. Justin Bliven. I like to shout out as many people as we can. Yvette, Scuba Steve Films,
all your
Rogue
dogs.
Reaper, Reanimator,
Don't
Spooky
all of them.
Astronauts is here in the comments as well as on the faces. Love that. Zachary Haith, Looney's Lori Bin, Looney's Lori Bin. Jesus,
Okay,
wow.
anyway. let's
Laura's
go.
Looney Bin.
She's awesome.
Everyone's here. We're
We
all
love
having a
her.
good time.
Keep
Do you
going.
guys have any
Keep going.
questions for us
Okay, we have secrets.
more seasoned horror tubers?
Yeah, and if you
we-
don't,
I can hook you
I'm
up.
sorry, if you
Go
don't
ahead,
mind me
Eric.
clarifying, I'm sure everybody's cool with answering the "What's your favorite Friday the 13th" question. But if you have questions about ways to run a channel
Yeah.
from people like us that have been doing it for longer, that's kind of what we're aiming for.
Exactly.
We'll talk
Thank
about
you,
it.
Eric.
Well
That was way more concise than I was
Well
going to
put.
Yeah, we should have
Condensed
him on this thing.
So since we're waiting on some questions, let me throw out the first one. And Emma, ladies from across the pond, go first. I would like to know, what do you think is the most important thing about running a horror channel on YouTube?
I guess it would be to grow your audience. If you're looking at it from that perspective, it would definitely be to have a schedule. Schedule keeps everything in check. And to keep, I know that everyone's guilty of like falling behind at certain times, but I do think a schedule is really important. I don't think quality is the most important thing. And I think a lot of people say that. And I think that's a lot of people's excuse to not get into YouTube and not start their own channel. They're worried too much about their quality and starting off with great quality. But I think as long as you have content and you have regular scheduled videos, I think that's the most important thing.
Cool. So
Agreed.
consistency, in other words.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and honestly, I would chime in there and say that you have to have a likable personality. You have to have something that people
You don't know.
relate to.
Look, you
I
don't
honestly think that
you don't
He
want to
doesn't
put
know
that
that,
on.
no.
There's a lot of people that are introverts,
But
and they
some
haven't
people
developed their
like-
personalities yet.
Some
Okay,
people
anyway,
like
yeah, no,
assholishness, though.
consistency is crucial with a channel. You have to have, like you said, the schedule and everything, and
Mhm.
be able to provide new topics and new things to discuss with your channel. I think that's the greatest thing with us is we love being interactive with our channel and people who watch us. and
Well,
everything
some
else.
might consider us overzealous because when it comes to a
Okay.
schedule, we're what I like
most
to call
prolific.
we're the most prolific horror channel on YouTube
Okay,
Yeah,
because we
we
put up 2
overdo it.
episodes a day.
We overdo it.
We do.
So
We overdo it.
anyway,
We
no,
really overdo
being
it.
consistent and being able to put out that product, a new product every single time is going to be crucial to your channel.
Mhm. People have to be able to rely on your content. If they start to invest in you, then they're going to start to invest in your content.
Right.
If they start to invest in your content, they're going to start to invest in you. It's a very cyclical thing, but you have to make sure your content is there for them to invest in.
And it is valuable.
You have to understand the machine of YouTube as well. YouTube rewards quantity over quality. So you can have a fantastic show, full production, Hollywood thing, but if you're only putting out one video a month, YouTube is not going to promote that video.
Hey, it's quality.
Right,
but
that's what we're trying to express.
Is recommended.
You have those videos.
To post at least once a week. Like we had a month where we had to take off once for moving, and that really hurt our channel because then YouTube stopped recommending those videos. So yeah, that regular posting of videos is really important.
Yeah, at least weekly. At least
right.
weekly.
Yeah, that's what's crucial is you have to put out that product every week and be able to provide that to your viewers so that they will come back every week.
Mm-hmm. Producer Dave, Producer Dave, go ahead.
It's a little bit about manipulating the algorithm of YouTube, because if you post consistently, like you just said, it'll kind of promote your channel a little bit more than it will say you only post once a week or whatever. And live streaming now is a big part of it. So if you live stream more than 4 hours a week, you're now included in that sort of like, we're going to promote this person because they're spending their time on YouTube, which is part of the reason why we're doing the whole channel crawl in the first place, is to help smaller channels who only have a few subscribers who could use a couple hundred more. You know, Luke, for one of you need some more subscribers, man.
This because I don't think our videos are pretty short on our channel. And I don't know if we would have had the watch time, but we regularly stream on our show. And when you stream like this hour right now, if you have 30 people watching, that's 30 hours. And so streaming, I think, is the best way to build up your watch time. It's also one of the best ways to interact with the community.
Totally.
Totally.
Right. But you have to have that content for people to go back to be able to, like, yes, this is a reliable source. Yes, I agree with what she's saying.
Go ahead, Brian. Was that you jumping in?
Yeah, I just wanted to say one of the things that really makes people come back to is to communicate with your fans. If you don't always comment back to them, they sometimes go away or they stop watching. But I make sure to reply to every comment that someone makes on my videos. So
there comes a time when you can't do that.
Yeah, I know
but you can at least go through and like all the comments.
No,
that's the least you can do.
That happens.
Right. But that's why we enjoy doing what we do, like something like this. We love interacting with our fans or potential fans or anything like that, because that's what makes our channel, and that's what makes us successful. We don't shy away from interacting with those people. We always
cultivate those relationships.
Yes,
guys. That's the biggest
because
thing.
that's what makes us us. That's what's most important. Because those people who communicate with you, that's what's going to make your channel.
Go ahead, Brian.
And Cecil, I also have another channel that has 33,000 subscribers, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't always bounce from one channel to another and comment on that one because everyone's like giving me 50 comments on one video.
Excuse me, Mr. 33,000 subscriber dick that you just dropped on the table. You want to go ahead and mention the name of the channel?
Don't listen to him.
Go ahead, Brian. Mention the name of the channel.
It's the Dong Show.
Go ahead.
The Dong Show.
It's Horror Show Host. It's Horror Show Host.
You son of a so-and-so.
No, that was always the name of that channel.
Whatever. Eric, do you have any pointers as far as just off the top of your head in the vein of what we've been talking about?
And being a veteran
I mean, if you have what it takes to do everything like your channel tends to do, that's totally cool. But otherwise, know your niche. Like, find what your passion is, what you're gonna want to talk about all the time. Focus on that, and then find the other people that love that thing.
Yes, Cecil, I like what I like. Fuck you.
Yeah, so anyway,
Are you saying
Well, that's the point. No, that's literally that's why I made the channel the way that I did. Like we always intended from the very beginning. I said we are a horror variety channel.
Right.
I literally kind of wanted to make sort of the updated Sonny and Cher version of a horror show where we could do, you know, everything under the horror umbrella, including we have a bunch of horror comedy sketches on our channel that we did in the first few seasons. We need to get back to doing stuff like that. We've done two horror shorts on the channel. The most recent one, Sweet, actually was voted by Dread Central last year as one of the top 5 Stephen King inspired short films on the internet. Like, we do, like, again, Fuego starred as Skinner Sweet. It's a Stephen King co-created property. Like, we just love doing everything under the horror umbrella, and we want to spotlight it. We do, you know, horror artist interviews. We interviewed Phil McDermott, who is a British amazing artist, way over, like, in the UK. We did a Skype interview with him. Like, we just love shining the spotlight on different avenues of the horror genre. And that variety, like, we just wanted to be sort of the one-stop shop.
Right. I think that's what's really kind of great about us is that, you know, we do have so many opinions about horror and everything else that people can kind of go to. Like, yes, I relate to this, to Jaime, I relate to Susie, I relate to Cecil, you know, but it's kind of is a one-stop shop because with our channel, you don't have to be like a huge horror fan. Like, we are laid back as fuck. Like, we love to be goofy. And so with our skits and everything, like, you can like our skits. And so that's what the thing is like, we invite everyone. We love everyone's commentary. We love everyone's opinions about what's going on in the horror channel because we love to discuss it. You don't have to be one way or the other. Like, we love just kind of talking about it.
Hey, Cecil.
Yeah.
So I think, well, you said the other day if you could change your name on the channel, you would. I got a great name.
What's that?
I got a great name. Horror Hodgepodge.
Horror Hodgepodge?
We actually, I'll be honest, we thought of that.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. All right. I'll leave that to Dave.
Cecil has a thing with alliteration.
I do. I love alliteration. All right. Well, let's get back to the task at hand. Let's make sure that we are doing what we said we're going to do. We're going to answer some questions.
Reanimator had a great, but they passed by.
But Eric, did you ever your tip?
Yeah, I gave my tip. You have something that you just
have
really
a niche, right?
More some other things about horror. Focus on that because your love of talking about that thing is going to show. It's kind of contagious.
Very true.
And your lack of interest will show too.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Be very careful about that. We did get a question from PhotoRay002. Can I ask where you guys are based at? Let's just do that real quick. We'll run through. We are here in Phoenix/Mesa, Arizona. So we're really hot. Although Emma probably knows from hot as well.
It's summer here. You guys don't even know. I'm in Perth, Australia.
I'm just glad a spider hasn't eaten you yet.
Where are you at, Gory?
Washington State, up with Bigfoot and the sparkly vampires.
Yeah, there you go. And Eric, where are you?
Like 20 miles from you.
Yep. Eric's in Arizona as well. That's guys, I swear to God, we're going to get Eric out here on the channel, and he's going to help us launch.
No, you're going to get a cardboard cutout and just set it in the chair.
No, fuck that. I'm bringing you out.
Producer Dave loves
because you got to help us launch.
Eric Puppet.
By the way, guys, just so you know, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to do two things real quick. I'm going to say we are planning, since everyone is here watching, we are planning to do the inter-channel Great Horror Debate.
It's happening.
We have we've done a couple of episodes on our channel. One of the variety channels is called, or one of the variety shows that we've done is called the Great Horror Debate, where we just have debated each other on like best horror villain weapon, best mass death scene, stuff like that. And we want to do that as an inter-channel thing going, forward. So
and we've done this at the Phoenix Comic Con.
Yeah, we did a live version at Phoenix Comic Con. People are all about it.
We initially had prizes.
We did. We did have prizes. Look, we could get around to that, but I'm just saying, it's just going to be a fun way to get all of these channels that we now are aware of because of this crawl. Thank you, Gory. Because of this crawl, we're going to be able to do a lot of these inter-channel Great Horror Debates. Spooky, Emma, I really hope you would be down to do one. I'm going to damned if I'm not going to get Eric down here to launch it with us.
Oh, he's coming
and then we'll do it with everyone that we possibly can. So look forward to that. But yeah, Brian, where are you based?
Massachusetts.
Ooh.
He's coming down.
All right, Luke.
The more superior M State Michigan.
He's coming down.
Oh, the more superior M State. Oh, M State
talk.
rivalry, M State rivalry.
Well,
And
actually-
Amanda and Matt from Channel Sundown. Where are you guys based?
Well, you know where we're from.
No, but
You're coming down.
Oh, we're from Texarkana, Texas, Sundown, and the land of Boggy Creek Monster.
and I am actually from Shreveport, Louisiana, the land of True Blood.
Oh, they're
There
coming
you go.
down.
All right, love
Look
it.
at that beautiful shirt that you're wearing.
Yeah, Amanda, can I
Producer
just say,
David.
please
Hey,
talk
guys.
for a little bit and talk about your amazing shirt that you're wearing.
Hey, by the
So much
way,
shit
I
for
wanna
not
say
wearing the shirt.
something. When you muted me earlier, I did not know y'all could hear me, and I was trying to get the Google Hangouts to go on. I did not know y'all could.
Oh my God, it's
Wait,
so
yeah.
weird. It keeps muting.
Yes.
Let's,
So I just
go
wanted
ahead,
to make
Brad.
what? Oh,
Go
so I just
ahead.
wanted to make an announcement.
Yes.
I ordered by accident 2 copies of Drag Me to Hell from Scream Factory. So
What?
I'm thinking
Is that the new,
I'll
like,
do a
I'm
contest.
so down.
I have to say, Brian, is that the new collector's edition that they just?
Yeah.
No, he's saying he's going to do a contest to give one away. He's not going to send us one, guys.
Oh no, yeah, contest.
Bad.
That movie is so good.
I
Jesus.
can still join the
Selfish
contest, right?
fuckers.
Hey,
Right.
yeah,
Talk
fuck
about your
yeah.
contest.
I still want it.
Well, I'm gonna come up with the questions and stuff, and probably tomorrow if all goes
right.
well. So I'm just gonna have a contest and see whoever. I'm gonna put it on the random.org at the end,
Oh, it's
and
happening.
the names are gonna be just randomized, and we'll see
You
who
know
the winner
who's
is.
in?
Randomized? I like
This
that.
bitch.
Okay, so you know what? Since we missed her earlier, I really want, since she's the founder of the feast in a lot of ways here, I want Gory's opinion about YouTube management and approach and stuff like that.
Yeah, Gory, do you have some overall tips for people outside of what we've just gone over?
Well, we were just talking in the chat a little bit. Someone was asking about exposure, and I think a big part of that is being a part of the community, watching other channels. I mean, one, just to see, what else is going on out there. Sometimes you think you have a really original idea, and then you see that 2 other channels are doing the same thing. It's good to know what's out there. It's also good to meet other people, interact with them. They'll share your stuff, you'll share theirs. You can collab, you can join their streams, just chatting with people. And like Brian said, responding to comments, being a part of the community will really reward your channel in a lot of ways.
Gory, I fucking love your lighting and your set. The fucking
Yeah.
lighting is killer.
Agreed.
I literally just pointed out to Fuego. I'm like, I love her lighting while you were
Yeah,
talking.
it's
No,
so
but she's
awesome.
Have you noticed
We
my
didn't have
desk
that,
too?
Cecil. We didn't have
I'm at different parts of the room. What?
Yeah, no, I know. It's cool. I dig it. Look, that's the thing. That's the fun thing about your channel. It doesn't here's a tip I'm going to give. Make your channel fun for you. Don't just pick one wall and stick there forever. In fact, don't do it in front of a fucking wall at all. Move your camera all the way. Literally follow my directions on this. Put your camera
Cecil
against
is the
the
beam of-
There we
opposite
go.
wall. Sit in front of that so your whole room is behind you. Like,
Oh.
give people something to look at. Don't give them a blank fucking wall. But at the same time, evolve your channel. Evolve your channel. Change things up. Change it up and do some different
also
stuff. Keep
kinda
it fun
like
for yourself.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. You have to be interactive.
Sorry,
The
Spooky.
audience.
That was not a cut on you.
It's okay. This is my laundry. If you guys want to see my laundry, you're more than welcome to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Please do.
I've
Please.
seen Spooky video. with,
I'm only up
you
here
know,
because my dog's
various
sleeping on the
background.
ground.
No, but Spooky changes it up. I don't feel bad about saying that because Spooky changes it up. Go ahead.
One thing I wanted to say is you guys mentioned earlier doing what makes you passionate. And I think when you've done YouTube long enough, after a while, you will get into a rut where you're like, I just don't feel like fucking doing it today. And if that lasts more than a couple videos, I mean, we all have those days. I think you kind of need to look at, well, what would make you excited? I mean, because you love this genre. Like, for a while there, I feel like we got kind of in like an unboxing rut. And I was just like, that's not what I'm passionate about. And so we're like, you know what? Let's do Shoptober and just do reviews every single day. And that reignited my passion. And I think for channels, that's something you need to do. Just keep mixing it up. Keep reinventing yourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but that's why I think it's really fortunate about our channel is we have so many different opinions and so many different likes that we do kind of keep it
Well, and some of
new
these
no,
and
things to
refreshing.
cover too.
To piggyback on that, don't be afraid to have friends or whatever that have differing opinions on your channel.
That's what makes it your channel.
And like on your show, we cover everything, and for us, that makes it really nice because we can go, you know what, let's do an album review. Let's just do something different because on our channel, we kind of have room to do that. So don't box yourself in too tight, I guess is what I'm saying.
True.
And so when I first started YouTube, I isolated myself. I didn't talk to any of the other horror communities. I talked to my fans, but that was about it. And then I realized the more you talk to the horror community, not only the more exposure you get, but the more you'll realize that there's passion and there's love for horror and the horror community out there. You just have to branch yourself out. Don't be too shy. Just do what you love doing, and other people will see that, and then they'll come to you, or you can go to them.
Yeah,
it's a community, really.
Right.
It is.
Dude, it is so a community, and this is something me and Gory joke about on Twitter from time to time. Is the fact that it's hashtag the YouTube horror mafia, and the fact that the more we help each other out, share each other's content, take interest in what we're all covering, it's mutually beneficial, and it's really, really awesome. It doesn't matter if you're in Australia like Spooky is. It doesn't matter if you're various parts of the United States like many of us are, or from Kensington like this little lady here in the UK. It's like we can all spread the scares, and it's pretty cool.
That's what's so great about it is that we love to reach out to other channels and everything else because everybody has a different opinion, and everyone's opinion should be shared because that's
they're all valid.
They're all valid, and people can connect with that. And
even if they're totally shitty. Anyway.
And one more thing.
You'll never find more people that are sweeter and more supportive than the horror community.
That's and I've said that from the very beginning, Maddie. Good point. The horror community, I tell you what, there may not be as many of us as there are comedy fans or as there are fucking superhero fans, but we are, I think, the most loyal fandom that there is out there. Dedicated, loyal, will come back to you. We fucking appreciate good scare. You know what I mean? Like I could walk up and be like, I love you because you give good scare. You know what I mean? It's like that's what matters to us. And like it doesn't matter what aspect, like what kind of horror there's so many different subgenres of our favorite genre that everyone can find something they love about it. Now, I want to get back to the questions here from the commenters. Ray Animator asks, when you guys started out, did it feel awkward to talk to the camera? If so, does it ever start to feel natural? And I will say,
after a while, it doesn't.
Yeah, no, okay. It depends on the kind of person you are. So we just got the gamut of answers right there. Okay. So for me, I'm muting to see. Okay. Nope, you're not the actual. Okay, so it wasn't them. I'm echoing in someone. But yeah. So to me, I've always been a big fan. Like not a fan, but I've never minded public speaking. I always liked sort of the spotlight on myself. Clearly, I started a fucking YouTube channel, so that's never been a problem for me. I never minded talking to a camera. I just imagined I was talking to an audience of 500 people.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Can I go next? Is that okay?
Yeah. Go ahead, Brian. Jump in.
I'm sorry. This is like a whole bunch of voices. So when I first started, I actually made a 20-minute analysis on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it turned out terrible. I didn't even upload it. But the thing that I was most afraid of was people making fun of me because I'm overweight. And I've been on YouTube. And no. I mean, just like trolls and stuff. So
does that diminish the opinion?
Remember, there are people like Boogie who are huge on YouTube and very loved.
Fucking Boogie 2988, dude. I watch every video. I love that guy.
And so yesterday was my 5-year anniversary on this channel, and I've only been called overweight 3 times.
Wow, I wish I had your luck.
Anyway.
Jesus Christ. Let me tell you.
Anyway.
Too, Brian.
But what I'm trying to get at is
the more subscribers, the more fat jokes, buddy. Let me tell you. It's part and parcel.
Anyway. Try being a woman.
No.
Okay.
I legit can't even imagine.
I'll tell you.
So what I'm trying to get at is don't be afraid of how you look. Don't be afraid how you talk or how you act in front of a camera. Just
that's a very solid point, Brian.
Yes.
Yeah, just be yourself. and people will accept you, especially the horror community.
And here's the thing: not only will people accept you, but you will find your people. Like there will be people that like you because of the thing that you're worried about,
and you feel better about yourself
your whole flaws and everything.
And you feel better about yourself while doing it. Like, it's just a relief. I used to think I was ugly and I didn't want to fit in because high school was kind of hard. So when I got into the horror community, it was perfect for me.
Okay, so Gory, was it tough for you when you got on camera the first time?
Actually, it's funny because I had a book blog before we did this, and I tried to make a video once, and I hate the sound of my voice, and I didn't really think it was something I could do. And then it was Danny's idea to do our show, and he dragged me into a review with him, and I think it helped for me anyway that we have kind of a family thing. Like when I'm doing things with Danny or my son, I don't even really think about it, and working with them helped me build my confidence to where being in front of the camera is more comfortable. And then once you get your fan base and you have people who support you, you know that you have people out there who've got your back and who are going to enjoy your content.
That's very true.
Yeah, that was another thing. I was afraid of my people not liking my voice because some people in high school didn't like my voice, and I was like, "Oh boy." Thank you. Yeah, I love your voice.
Like, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
You have a catchphrase that people like to hear, Brian. That's
I have tons of catchphrases. I always wanted to make a T-shirt saying more.
All right, relax. I'm just saying you got a catchphrase people like. Just calm the fuck down.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
No, but I always wanted to make shirts. If I was ever to make any merchandise, the first thing I would do is write on a T-shirt "Mofo full screen." That was the first.
Let's go to Mofo full screen, and here we go. Yep.
Now.
All right. Yeah, and now. All right. So let's move to. All right, I'm gonna jump over to Luke. Actually, Luke,
holy shit!
You might have an interesting perspective because technically, only your body is on camera, if that.
I know it's amazing, but no. Yeah,
how do you stay in such shape?
Yeah, right. No, I think it's.
Where are you?
What?
Where are you? I didn't see you.
No, he. That's the thing. That's Luke's thing.
That's my
so
shit.
Luke is Confused Reviews. In case you guys don't know, he is a cartoon drawing that reviews movies.
Except for when I want to be in front of the camera and fight horror people, then you can see my
exactly.
body.
He does go up against Freddy and other such villains
in the most shitty way possible.
No.
But yeah, so to that end, like, is there an element of stage fright for you, or is it just, since your face isn't on camera, you just don't worry about that?
No, I think it's more of like I'd rather people focus on my opinion. Like I used to show my face in videos, and my face is out there, and I'm sure most of you have seen it.
Oh, it's fucking out there, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
It's not a fucking grand mystery. I don't really care if you see it. It's just.
Fuck.
Yeah, Susie wants to see her.
It should be a mystery at this point, bro. You should just make it a mystery because no one's going to do the research.
Why do you think?
Do you look like you're drawing?
I want to
Do you
see.
look like it? Yeah, that's a good question.
It is the
I
magic.
do not have the Bart Simpson hair. No.
I want to see.
Okay.
I want. Now you got to show. Now you got to show, bro.
Speaking of
Oh, is this the unveiling? Can we do the unveiling, please?
Oh my God.
This is not
All right. Calm down.
He's gonna show the back of his head.
Take it easy, guys. Take it easy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
I'm gone.
I missed it.
Just like that.
No, I saw it. No, I was
missed it.
Everyone, we have to be quiet so he can go full screen.
And then I'm
I
gone
missed
again.
it again.
Hey, it looks just like his cartoon.
No! Everyone, quiet. Quiet. Luke, go ahead. Quiet.
One more time.
Go ahead. Dude, I will fucking take that shit.
That was more beautiful than Baby Simba on the cliffside, dude.
Dude, that is so cool. Like, you don't know, I just grinched out. My heart grew 3 sizes just now.
Like,
oh my God, that's so awesome.
Why are you hiding?
Can I just rub it in that I've already seen his face?
Okay,
No,
fuck
I
off,
wanna
Brian.
see.
All right.
No, I
So,
wanna
what,
see.
you're,
I wanna
you're the
see.
hipster of knowing Luke. Is that it?
No, I want to
No. When Pat slaps.
It was beautiful.
That's awesome. No, that's great. Thank you, Luke. You just made it super special for us.
Do you want to see? Did we ask you for dog pics?
Good guy.
I want to see.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
God damn it, dude.
You can't
never
bang
put my
Luke
face
through
in
the
such
through
a
the
hot
through the
item.
through the computer screen.
I'm just going to stay on Luke, so just in case he does it again, I'll be able to see it.
Yeah, that's what I
okay.
did.
Like
Yeah,
this.
There it is.
And then I'm gone.
You got. Don't worry. It'll pop up in full screen one time on the channel. Trust me, because
That's
it
cool.
came up
I'll
full
make-
screen and he had good lighting and everything. It was good.
I'll
That
make
was the
sure to
last
download.
time I saw Luke.
I'll make sure to
What?
download this video, take a snapshot of that just one part.
I know.
Hey.
I know.
Make
That's
a
it.
gif of it.
We're gonna blast it out across the internet.
Hey, I want to see.
No, too bad. Okay, so
Actually,
Eric, did you wait? Hang on. Let's finish out. Everyone needs to answer the question. I want to get Eric and I want to get Emma's answer. Eric, was it hard for you on camera the first time, or does that not bother you?
Yeah, I'd say there was 3 levels
Dang, I
of
know
it
screen
where the first few times I was so awkward I kind of wanted to give up.
What's
Um,
Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get you.
Guys,
Hold
let Eric answer. Let Eric.
Sorry.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, the first few times it was awkward to the point of me not wanting to continue, but I did. And then there was like months of I felt like I was more comfortable, but on cam you can see I'm still kind of rigid. But then after a while, I just got so natural. It's like now you can't even keep me from being stupid on cam.
I can't even
At this
tell.
Nice.
No, yeah, dude, you come off so natural on camera. It's great. I think honestly, I think the natural aesthetic that you sort of present is why so many people love you. Like it feels like you're literally your videos. Here's what I'm saying. Your videos feel like you're literally talking to me like I'm a buddy of yours. Like, here's what I thought of this movie, man. Like, it's fucking weird. All right, like that's the vibe I get off your videos, and it's so welcoming and shit. Like I don't know. I can see why people really dig. I mean, Eric is kind of like the horror tube royalty as far as everyone really loves the Death Twitch, and with good reason. You know, with very good reason.
Yeah,
So,
those guys up and
so
down
yeah,
about
no,
it,
like
about
it's
all
kind
the
of
time.
surprising to. Here's the thing: it's both surprising and not surprising. Now that I know you a little bit more, it's not surprising that you didn't like what you did, but at the same time, it's surprising that you weren't confident, considering how many people love what you do.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
what
get just
I feel
like
about
I
Emma too.
think the lesson is just do it, and then you're gonna find.
Whoa!
that
Okay,
you get comfortable.
Eric, you go first, then Gory. Go ahead, Eric.
I don't
first.
know, I just wanted to say, like, yeah, just go for it, and then you'll get comfortable after a while. That's really all there is to it.
Obviously,
Gory?
piss people off and don't care, right?
Hey, guys. You guys
Hang on,
something to show you.
Brian, hang on. Gory, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I just said like how you said how he's so natural. That's how I feel about Emma too. She's just very natural in front of the
It's
camera.
all editing.
Well, that's Emma. You're the
man.
natural next step.
Way to be
And
sweet.
what I was gonna say again, I still feel bad about the wall comment. Look, here's the
Oh,
thing.
geez, just own it for
You-
The what
no,
comment?
The wall comment.
Yeah, let's
Like
do it.
filming in front of a wall. Because what I was gonna say is you change it up. Like you did this.
Like,
I
you guys
actually
are
like
building wall.
I like the series in front of the stairs. Like I like that you change it up. Like that's the thing. So
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna
Michelle
say.
changes
But
it.
regarding feeling comfortable in front of the camera, were you aware when you started your YouTube channel that you were okay in front of the camera? Or is that something you had to get used to?
Me or Gory?
You.
It's something, yeah, I definitely had to get used to, but I just had to do it. And because I'm an editor, like that's my full-time job normally. So I always knew I could fix it. So I'm never scared because I'm the only one who looks at it and I can fix it. So
Do you mind if I ask what you edit for?
I used to do a couple of different magazine lifestyle TV shows, like a gardening show and stuff. But now I just work, I'm a video journalist for like a news outlet.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right
So
on.
I already had that. Like I always did film production and TV, and then I always loved horror, and I always loved YouTube. So I just put it all together and just gave it a go, and it worked out. Thank God. But I was just. I feel like a lot of people in this chat they don't know whether to start or not, and I think that it's just if you give it a go, like a real go for like a couple of months, have an end date, and if you're not enjoying it by then, just at least you've tried. And I think that was the thing. You just had to put yourself out there for just that one, I don't know, like those couple of first videos, and then you'll get into a rhythm.
Good answer.
And only do it if you love it.
It's true.
So
And you know what? I actually really love
Do it for love.
Australian horror, dude. I mean,
Oh man, Aussie
dude,
horror, the
Aussie
Aussie horror that we get over here is really top notch.
well, I mean, whether it's 100 Bloody Acres or like Body
Oh, that was
Melt,
so
I
good.
love
Wolf Creek.
Body Melt.
Wolf
Body
Creek,
Melt's
man, the whole
fucking
Wolf Creek
awesome. Yeah,
series,
Wolf
I still
Creek is
haven't
great.
watched. I'm dying to watch
Yeah.
it. Like Emma, do you feel like we only see like the best of the best? Is it really awesome down there, the horror film scene, or are we only getting like the best of the best imports?
There's not a huge horror scene, so anything that you guys hear about, yeah, it pretty much that's it.
Gotcha.
Oh,
And do you like agree with the quality, or are you just like, eh?
Oh, I love Australian horror. I don't know if you guys even know that it's like argued that Australia has the first ever feature-length film in general, which is called Ned Kelly and the Gang. So we're pretty. Our history in film is really interesting, and we have really fucked up films, and
Yeah.
I love that. That's what I love. Like Bad Boy Bubby. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that movie. If you haven't, you need to watch it. Change your life.
Fucking okay. Here's the thing:
I just
like
love
anyone
Barbie.
actually watching the stream can play like a Where's Waldo game of seeing when Luke pops up on screen and when he doesn't, because his little
You mean
window.
like this?
Yeah, exactly. It's so hilarious.
Guys,
People are
I
like,
won
oh,
the
there he
game.
is. Oh, there he is. You're gonna have someone, guys and girls out there, trying to like just wait for the perfect opportune moment when Luke comes on screen. Like, there he
Guys,
is.
I already
There he is.
won the game. I already won the game.
Won the game.
Oh, you got it.
Whoa.
Good job.
You
There
gotta
you go.
keep talking, Ryan.
Okay, so anyway,
Now Luke's just
Victory
gonna
is
start
gone.
posing at this point. He's just gonna start leaning back, like, yeah.
so anyway,
Wait, okay. So the next question from the next viewer, because we do need to go back to these. Matt Reyes
Yeah,
asked,
thing.
"What's the best way to get new viewers?"
Show your tits.
God damn it, David!
yeah, it's
Get
true.
off. Get out of
And
here.
at least he's
He's
on
out of
it.
here. He's had too many.
Get him
That's
out.
it. I don't mind kicking my people out of here. All right. So, do not
There you go.
listen.
Don't
We're in
do
the
that.
era of the
Nope.
Me Too movement. We cannot, Susie. God damn it! You're
God
undermining
damn it.
everything
Okay.
I'm saying.
another one. He's actually trying to get.
All
a
right,
few
no, but
new
seriously,
viewers,
what's the
which is
best way to
really
get new
admirable.
viewers? To me, I think the best way to get new viewers, the thing I could recommend the most is jump on the YouTube trends. Jump on the things
That was the thing
that
I
are
was
brand
gonna
new.
say.
Like for
It's
us, our best performing videos on a regular basis are our trailer reactions to trailers that have just come out. Again, Venom trailer came out. We did that. That trailer reaction went up 10 hours late. Thank you very much, Brittany. That trailer reaction went up 10 hours late, but it still has done very well for us. If you get on the stuff, react to if you are a reaction channel, react to trailers as soon as they come out if you can, because that first day and a half, that first 2 days is absolutely key to gaining the views on that and gaining subscribers. The same thing with any trend. If there's anything even remotely horror, I actually resisted, but I was very tempted to make a whole video about the Logan Paul situation because it was about a dead body, but it would have helped the channel. You have to
It
pick and
probably
choose,
would've,
and you have
but
to decide
it's a topic
where
I
you're
care
more.
about,
Shut up.
so.
You have to pick and choose, and you have. Just let me finish. Is what I'm saying. You have to pick and choose, and you have to decide where your moral barometer stops you. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I was just gonna turn into something completely different. So finish your thought.
No, I'm just saying you have to decide that. But if you can jump on those trends, it's going to help your channel.
Absolutely. You need to be providing that new and fresh content to everyone that anyone can be subjected to. Like, yes, I agree, or no, I don't agree. But that's what people want.
Exactly.
One of the ways you can do that is look in your analytics and look at what search criteria is recommending your videos. Like one of our videos that's been doing well is 12 Feet Deep because it gets searched a lot, and then Google will recommend our video. So
Screenshotted.
Oh my god, that's
You're
Already
and
got
also
it.
like
Luke is
like you
officially
guys said,
outed.
things are trending like
I just left it on.
really well.
I love it.
That's so.
Haley.
I'm so happy. Sorry, Haley. Gory, go ahead.
I was done.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that is, she's right. Like, we need to look at what's trending and what people are interacting to. But yeah, no, it's in our case, it is beneficial because we do have so many different opinions that go into it. So people do come back to our channel.
Well, honestly, it's
Well-
because all of us pay attention to different aspects of horror. Fuego's on top of
Truly.
anything Stephen King. I'm
Yeah,
on top
yeah,
of
yeah.
anything creature. You're
Okay,
on top
but-
of different things. So it
Yeah,
helps
That's what I'm
that way
saying.
too.
Yeah, no, we do kind of have the one up with the
Team.
team.
We do, and
I guess.
and that's the awesomest thing about the horror show is with all the content that we put together, we do have a team of sorts. I mean,
Right.
I'm a producer, he's the lead producer, obviously, and we basically look at content constantly. We have
Big producers back
Dave,
here.
I'm
yes,
just
we have
here for
Dave,
the
we have
tits.
Mercer. Sorry, since I'm on the front lines, you know, I'm on Twitter every single day on Daily Dead
For
on
his
Bloody
own
Disgusting,
Twitter account.
on
Absolutely. I'm just kidding. I'm
Anyway.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Thankfully,
No, we're here
Fangoria
providing that
is relaunching, which is
content.
amazing.
Yes, we'll
and
cover
we are
that on
gonna
the
be
news
talking
tomorrow.
about that on the news tomorrow. But as far as just being vigilant with your news coverage, that's a really good point from Gory, is the fact that you have to have timely topics to cover.
Right.
And that entails pre-production, paying attention,
Paying attention, planning
paying
ahead.
attention, giving a crap, you know?
Right.
And not just being like, oh, I'm going to do a retro review of this movie I really like from like 25 years ago.
No.
That's fine. But, and that's all well and good, but you have to have a nice representation of different things. And I know that some of the other YouTubers, right? I'm feeling Eric is going to hit me right now. But
Video creators put it really well. He said you have three kinds of videos. You have your videos that you put out, like you're going to do a trailer reaction, and that's intended to attract new audiences. And so you make that video in a certain way because you're making it for a broader audience. Then you have your community videos where you do that retro movie thing because that's what you're passionate about and that's what your fan base is going to enjoy. But you kind of got to mix it up a bit.
you
Right.
do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why
No,
we
and that's
do
what we do, and that's
too
why
much.
you have everyone on channel now. I haven't been on recently because of personal issues, but I plan on being here much more often and
Thank
putting
goodness,
in
too. We're going to need it.
We
putting
miss you,
in
Cecil.
my 2 cents about everything that
We're trading out
people
females
may
here on the
not
horror show.
be agreeing with.
Oh boy, yeah, we are.
But yes, I'm 100% honest about everything, but I don't think that should be a bad thing. If I don't like something, it's simply just a critique, and
And
hopefully
it doesn't matter.
There's
if it's
actually a
new,
good follow-up point to
old,
that.
or whatever.
There's a good follow-up point to that. Don't be afraid to not like something. I mean, in fact, there's don't try not to make yourself an all negative channel if you can help
exactly.
it.
No,
but
that's
there's
what
an
we
audience
want.
for that.
They're out
People
there.
want
Yeah.
honest opinions. Make sure you're giving honest opinions. Don't be like I know one of the creators I follow is Kevin Smith. He
Yeah.
says
Oh,
if he
Jesus.
doesn't like a movie, he just doesn't talk about it. And I don't think that works on the YouTube sphere.
No.
I think in the YouTube sphere, you have to talk about everything.
Right.
There's
Whether
enough
you like it or whether
subscribers,
you
though,
don't
where-
like it.
I mean,
You
Can I
gotta
just
be
say a point on
straightforward.
that?
Yes, please.
do.
My videos that get the most views are rants.
Absolutely.
Really?
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
One of my
There you
most
go.
appreciated videos. Yeah, we put out our very first ranting review. I ranted on the movie called Pitchfork from last year. It was like a 30-minute rant where I broke down why it was such a piece of shit. And it was so much fun. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to put this out and see what people think. And people are like, this is my favorite review you've ever done.
Right,
Yeah,
but
and
that's
that's the
what
one
people
thing that-
want.
Okay,
They
like,
want to talk
okay,
about
all right.
something.
I mean, I can
They-
be honest. That's not
Right.
a problem.
And that's what's
We
great
just
is-
try for a long time. We tried to avoid negative stuff because it's like there's a lot of hidden gem horror movies that we can spotlight and avoid the negative stuff. But at some point in season 3, we were like, okay, we got to start covering new stuff, and that's not always going to be good stuff. So why draw the line? Let's
But
just
that's what we
cover
want
it all.
people to know is even though you may have a negative feeling about something, it's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's
It's okay,
you know,
but you know,
that's what
I
we
mean,
want.
to a
With the rant
degree-
thing, I think part of that is because don't be afraid to be silly because people are going to enjoy that. They're going to like to see you wave your freak flags.
exactly.
And even if you turn you up to an 11 to doing a rant, people are going to love it.
Well, and I'm going to jump in, Luke. Some of your most shining moments on your reviews are when you're like, "What the fuck? Like, what? Why is this happening?" Like you got your little exclamation point angry icon
Yeah,
when you do that shit. I love it, and you'll even like spin your shit sometimes. So it's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I love part of why I love Luke is his editing technique. He's
Yeah,
like a
like-
masterful fucking editor. For like that's why he
He's taking
needs
praise right now.
more subscribers.
Yeah, like-
but like it's just that kind of stuff. I don't know. Luke, do you have an opinion on all this?
Yeah, Luke.
Sure.
It's like you're putting him on the spot, dude.
Trying to get him to talk
I mean,
when he's not a cartoon.
I know it's. I mean,
We're not.
I don't really have a problem with how many people I have watching my stuff. It's just because I like to do it. I know I don't post 2 videos a day like some people, so I can't really say that.
I don't
But
even post videos a year.
I know I just throw out videos when I have time for them. You know. That's why.
Well, but what do you think regarding the ranting stuff? Do you think the ranting stuff suits your video? Like, do people respond more to your rants, or do people respond more to your regular stuff?
Well, I mean, you guys are probably gonna be terrified to know this, but my most popular video is a horror movie. So,
which one is it? Dukes of Hazzard?
No, it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That is a fucking horror movie.
That is a horror movie. People die.
Guys, but I also just love watching other creators get super excited about stuff, like nerdily excited. Like Emma, when she like sees something she loves, she just kind of squeals about it. I fucking love that. I think that's just fun.
Oh,
yeah, that is
great.
Showing the passion
genuine
makes
enthusiasm.
it
Well, no, there's too many people who are just like cold and unenthusiastic and don't really get too passionate. Although I feel like there is far too often a hate parade, just passion of negativity that is really loved on YouTube. People love just the troll mentality, and that's just all social media and any interaction that we see, period. I feel like you have to really try to take a more objective viewpoint. Maybe that's me being a journalist for many years, and where it's like you're supposed to see different angles and try to be objective. It doesn't always happen. So
And I'll say this about being negative. No matter what kind of art is created, someone put their time and effort and soul into that a little bit, even if it's terrible.
Right.
So you have to always, walk that fine line if you are going to go completely negative before you shit in someone's soul.
The greatest point about that.
Watch our video.
Holy shit! Everyone has something to say about this. Okay, so just real quick, then we'll go to Eric. Then we'll get to the female voice I heard. But loud voices. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Eric, go ahead. What were you going to say? And I'll think of my point.
I was going to say, over the course of however long I've been doing this, directors, actors, producers, music people find your stuff and watch it, and they'll tell you. So, yeah, they're going to hear word of what you have to say about their art.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear a lot about my band, believe me.
Oh, Jesus, Jaime.
Okay, Fuego, go ahead. What's your band? No, I'm just kidding. No, Fuego's part of a horror metal band. That's another thing we cover on the channel is horror metal. Like we have Crossing the Stream Mondays, every Metal Mondays, first Monday of every month, where Fuego and his band Chiron talks about metal music videos and stuff like that. Stuff that kind of crosses over the genre.
Crosses the streams. Yeah.
But that's what's so great about our channel. We do so many different things, and even though you may not like Jaime's band, like, okay, that's fine. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean?
Well, but okay, so Dave was kind of leading me into this comment from Ben Grimm. Do you guys cater videos to your audience in regards to what type of movies you review?
No.
Like if you have more teenage viewers, do you review more teen horror movies?
No.
No, for us, we do whatever we're into. I do try and stay on top of some stuff, but I gotta admit, I'm late to the party on a lot. I still haven't watched The Ritual. It's sometimes it just happens that way.
That's
not
a teen thing though. That's just we do have trends that like if there was a big film that is released or is on VOD or whatever, we are cognizant of that. But sometimes we're not on the process. Like
we don't follow any trends. We bring to you what's out and what's now, and we bring you honest reviews about things.
Well, we follow some of the trends.
Whatever.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
So let's move on to you guys. Emma, what do you think? Do you cater your videos to your analytics? I think that's probably more what Ben was asking. Like, do you drill down on your analytics, find out what your age group is, and then do reviews of movies that might interest that age group?
No, because my demographic, I think it's 25 to 35 males.
Thank you.
But I feel like a lot of people could just fall in with a lot of horror movies. I don't think it's really restricted to an age. It's not like I'm going to do a PG horror movie. But mainly with my movies, I'm trying to find films. Although I do put in films that a lot of people request and they want to know my opinion on it, I'll do it, like I did The Ritual. But I try and put in a lot of films that people might not have heard of at all, so that no one's really going to tell me to do that. So I did like Thelma, which was a Norwegian film. But yeah, you know, like I'm trying to bring people films that they might not know of otherwise. So it doesn't really work that way if people are telling you to do them if they know about them, you know?
Good point. Good point.
So
Eric, what about you?
What was the question?
do you cater your reviews to your audience analytics, or do you just do what the hell you want?
You already know the answer to that question.
I do, but I'm asking you.
Really?
Here's the thing. I know you, but we have 43 people watching. So
no. So my advice to everybody that's watching is that look at my channel and how I run it, and then don't do it like that.
All right. So what we've gathered here is
Eric earlier?
watch our channel.
No, all right. So okay, that's fair, but Eric, yes. So in other words, Eric does what he wants to do.
I love to talk about those movies.
Yeah.
I think if you do what you love, the audience is going to find you. And I mean, we get requests a lot sometimes. Like somebody will request, you know, we are fortunate that we have a lot of diverse personalities on our channel. So we have like Patreons who will say, I want to see, you know, this trauma movie. I'm like, that's right up Danny's alley. And I'll ask Danny if he wants to do it. Or if it's more of a kid's movie, you know, I have Lulz do it. Lulz of Scooby-Doo and that kind of thing. I like a lot of indie and foreign stuff. So, but if it doesn't interest us, then no, we're not going to do it. Because I mean, what fun would that be for anyone to watch?
Fair enough.
True.
So, okay, guys, we are in the last 5 minutes. And in the last 5 minutes, I wanted to make sure we did a couple of things. First off, I wanted to thank Danny Nightmare and everyone over at the Horror Annex for putting together this fucking amazing event and including us in it. It's so far really fucking cool, and I'm excited to stay on for the rest of it. We're gonna be back on for the Horror Miser Monty G when he does his in about, I don't know, fucking 10 hours or something like that. But it's just such a cool thing to be a part of. But I also want to let everyone know, this guy back here that's been quiet, this is Andrew Mercer. We've mentioned him a couple of times very briefly, but he has something else that he does Merciless on Demand on Twitch. He is sort of our video game arm. I play some video games on the channel, but Andrew plays a lot more. He's been playing a lot of Fortnite, the zombie tower defense essentially game. So please go over and follow Merciless on Demand. I'll add the link into the description of this later on. Check him out because we want to make sure we're building our Twitch community at the same time as we're building the YouTube community. But, you know, more importantly, make sure you go and follow everyone that is here guesting on our channel. Follow Emma over at Spooky Astronauts. Follow Eric at the Death Twitch or the Speed of Sound. Follow Brian at Horror Show Entertainment. Follow, of course, Gory at Horror Addicts. Follow Luke at Confused Reviews. Please follow Luke at Confused Reviews. And, of course, follow Maddie and Amanda over at Channel Sundown, who have been so graciously just kind of chilling in the background, being awesome. Thank you guys very much. You guys fucking rock. Yeah. I mean, this has been, I think, a very successful stream. Thank you again to Gory and everyone else. I think we've got time for... No, Sundown's here. Sundown's just been very awesome.
No, they've gone.
No. Oh, they just...
Yeah, they're gone. I don't know what you're saying.
Now they're gone. All right. All right. Well, fair enough. Hopefully they saw the goodbye. Maybe not.
Well,
just to be fair, they're in Texarkana, which is the same place as the Channel Sundown movie went down.
All right. Well, we have 2 minutes left to answer Rogue Reaper's question. Is there a correct way to success? Luck plays a big part in everyone's lives, whether we believe it or not.
Yes. No.
Failure. All right. Let everyone else answer. Luke says failure is the correct way to success. I actually am on board with that. Gory, Spooky, Eric, or Brian?
I agree with Luke.
Okay, I probably should have gone one at a time on that. Eric, you first.
Dongs is the way to success.
Thank you.
Go forward.
Good job. To change my answer.
Good job.
Gory, what is the way to success?
Come on.
I'm seconding Eric's answer.
Thank you.
Emma, do we have a third for Dom?
Yeah, I guess. Successful. I didn't get it. Yeah.
I am so.
All right, guys. Listen.
Hey, I am changing things up.
No,
I
you're not.
say perseverance
You are so wrong.
and passion.
So wrong.
The two P's. Make sure you guys PP all over your channel. Perseverance and passion.
Whatever. I'm trying to be different here than everybody else.
Yes.
Guys, who are we sending it off to? I'll tell you right now. We are sending it off to where the fuck is it? Gory, who are we sending it off to? Laura? Is it in here? Shit, why is it not in the link? I thought I put it in the link.
I'm checking. It's gonna be Laura's Looney Bin.
Laura's Looney Bin. Yeah, I thought so. Oh yeah, here we go. Follow the crawl after our stream. Yeah, we got it there. It's not a clickable link though.
He says
Gory, can you send me the correct link and I'll fix it?
Gory, we don't know. Do you want me to just play it for you?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Make sure to play the outro.
And remember.
Wait, Cecil, make sure to play the outro.
Stay frosty.
I'm doing it right now.
All right, you play it, Gory. Take it.
Scared just yet, are we?
Yeah, stay scared.
Tell me when you're ready.
It's 2. We got
You're ready. 3, 2, 1. Stay scared. Hit the roll, Gory. Roll it.
I'm trying.
Roll it, Gory. You're screwing it up.